Found some more pine needle tops. I'll put them in the empty ice cream tub to keep them home, to get them home safe. Oh.
Dan ben je aan het filmen. Straks hebben we weer gimmel samen.
Straks heb je wat? children, and parents were dressed in light clothes. I had this dress, and they had crepe paper braids in their hair with flowers, which we made today at school. And some of them did a dance around the pole with the ribbons in lovely colors. And well, the sun wasn't shining, but the weather was dry, and it was such a beautiful event. And well, you'll see the images, and I love the way they build it up. So the younger kids, they sang songs, and then as of grade 1 they did a dance with the ribbons from the pole, and grade 4 they made an actual knot or braided it in, and then grade 5 and 6 as well, but they all did a different dance. And the braid or the knot grade 6 did is still on the pole, and the pole has been removed from the playing area as we speak, and it's in the hallway now. And the braid that the 6th graders made is staying on the pole, and the idea is that every time you walk by the pole and you see that braid, you will think of the children that made it, although they have left the school because they will be going to high school, which is a very nice tradition, I think. So yeah, I had a wonderful day, and at the moment I'm walking the dogs.
Koelen, want het gaat er ook wel een beetje met die link over school. Dat is wel bij hun zo, maar bij heel veel mensen zo niet zo.
Do you see that mowed path? I would love that job. Imagine
and welcome to my channel again. I'm Ellen and as you can see I finished my sweater and I'm wearing it. It's a little bit hot today but I don't mind. I'm so very proud I finished it. Last week I nearly finished it but this week it's actually done. Well, where do I start? First of all, the yarns. So the purple is from Wol uit het Zuiden, a shop here in Holland. Antonita is running that shop and she only buys yarns from the south, from Spain and Portugal. And it's all very natural wool. There's another word, but I think you know what I mean. She helped me choose the color and the width of the yarn because I already had these three colors from Wolverhalen. They're from Jak, a little bit thicker than the purple one, but that was no issue. And I chose to do them from light to dark because I like that colorway better than from dark to light. Also because it's from thin to wide, so I like the way that it's shaped. I love the pattern, I love the way it turned out. The only thing is, it's a little too wide. I wear a XL normally, and I chose to make the XL as well. Also het proeflapje, the square you always make at the beginning. I counted and that was the same. So I started knitting and first I was a bit afraid that the neck would be too wide, but that's fine. I like the lace here, especially since it's a summer sweater, because this is officially the T pattern for a t-shirt, but I made a sweater one because I wanted a summer sweater, and it turned out just gorgeous. I was a little bit worried about the sleeve because I thought this was way too wide, so I decreased 20 stitches, which was very visible. So it's been in the washing machine and I pinned it down on the carpet and now it's a little less visible, and each time I will wash it I will stretch it a little more, but I can't be bothered, I really like it. So yeah, I'm very proud of this. I did a 2x2 bind off, 2x2 rib. The sleeves are long enough so I can pull them over my hands if I would want to. And I like how it combines with my now brownish skin after all the sunshine we've had in Holland. I'll show you if I stand up. See how that it's a little bit wide? I wouldn't have mind if it was like this, but still it's for the summer, so it will be popped on over a dress or over my bikini. Sorry, I have hay fever, but this is fine. I made it a little bit shorter as well, so it could go inside the skirt like this. And the back, I like that the pattern is on the back as well, and with the sleeves it's just a lovely, lovely pattern, and I'm really proud that I actually got it done. This of course is a little bit thicker and warmer therefore, and this is more thin. I like the way how it sits. It's just a very nice pattern. And I know I will never make the mistake of the graphs again. I now know you have to always start at the bottom and from right to left. So yeah, I will make it another time in different colors. I've already chosen some. But first I need to make a summer wardrobe and then I'll do this one again. And I think if I do it the second time it will go better and faster. Because this time, this jumper I had to do 4 times over. You followed the journey of course. But it was nice to learn, and that is the way I learn. So it's fine. And I'm going to take it to Vier, the festival in 2 weeks, and Sweden. Yeah, so I'm very proud and very happy with it. I also already wore it to school and the children already said, "Oh teacher, your jumper is finished, it's so nice." And I especially love the colors. Yes, so very happy with that one. It's the Alpine Bloom pattern I did due to the lace edge, but I made longer sleeves, so now it's a jumper. Alpine Bloom by, I'll pop it down in the show notes, the pattern. So this one is finished. Time for a new project, right? Just a sip of my tea. I made elderflower tea. I do pet B&B. So I'm sitting 2 dogs at the moment. They're right here at the bottom of the couch. And during my morning walks I take my basket and I forage all sorts of greens and flowers which I find on the way. So this morning I found, yesterday and this morning I found elderflower flowers. A lot of them are drying in the kitchen, and out of 2 of the flower bulbs I made tea, which is very good for your immune system, and it's a lovely flavor as well. And do you see these flowers? Irises. If I cycle to school I come across a canal and they have been blooming there for I think 2 weeks now, maybe 3. And there are loads of them, all different colors, yellow and white and this stunning purple color. So yesterday I went there with my basket and my scissors and cut a few for a bouquet here at home. I left a lot as well, but I took a few home, even a few damaged ones, which will probably fade pretty fast, but I don't mind. I like watching them. A sign of spring. Fresh flowers are the best, aren't they? Well, due to the dogs, I've been spending more time in nature and actually loving it. I knew I liked nature, but apparently I need dogs to go for a walk every day. And with the dogs I go 4 times a day. And I have a lot of choice here. I can go to the beach, I can go to Keukenhofbos. There's another little forest called Venneperhout here close by. And from my house I can do a walk. And I love the air and to feel the wind on my face. And every time I take my basket with some scissors in there, so if I come across something I know I can eat, I will take it. So last year I started reading about edible plants and flowers, and I have promised myself to each year learn 8 new ones and to actually do something with them. So last year I learned about, I'm not sure about the English words, but daslook, which you can eat and make pesto from, and the violets in the garden I can eat. No, they're daisies. Daisy and the big yellow ones. Dandelions. And you can make marmalade out of them and eat them. And the yellow, orange bigger flowers, you can make salve, which calendula. And this year I've already learned about look zonder look, which is a plant which tastes like garlic. It grows it's considered a weed here actually, but it grows a lot. Also this one, the little white flower, fluitenkruid, you can eat the flowers of that one. So I know that if I go walking, I sometimes eat the flowers on my walk. And the pine tops, I'm making a syrup out of that in the kitchen at the moment. I do 8, and if I like to learn more, I can do more if I'm in a certain area. Oh, and blackcurrant leaves, I'm drying them, and nettle. I'm very interested in nettle, especially due to or for a lot of hair possibilities, and there's a lot of nettle around at the moment. So I bring big bushes back home. I'm drying them in the kitchen, I'm drying them in my pantry, and making tea out of them for the winter. And maybe gift some away, because I've got loads. I think that would be a nice gift, something homemade like tea and a soap bar or a shampoo bar. Yes, so I'm working more with nature. I think it's a very valuable knowledge to have, to know which plants you can eat and what you can do with them. And well, of course the edible flowers look very, very nice on your plate if you add a little a flower to the end. It just makes it so much more lovely, or wear them in your hair. So yeah, and I'm sharing them with you in this YouTube video, so I hope maybe I can inspire you to go outside and get some, make your own, or maybe you just like watching, so what I do, and I just can't sit still. So I'll share more about that. There's another project I'm working on in my gorgeous project bag with Petit Pan fabric. Rachelle Bell made for me. I bought the fabric at Gillian's at the Fluffatorium in England when I was there in March. And Rachel made a bag for me. And in here is my top. It's supposed to be a summer top, and I just added a piece of cable so I could fit it. And I had the same problem as with this one. Again, with this I'm doing the XL. Do you see how big? So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I think I'm a loose knitter. That would explain a lot. So from now on I am going to make the M size and not the XL, because I like them to be more fitted. But this one is fine. I'm going to finish it and I'll wear a singlet underneath. And I already thought that if I knit these or sew these together, it becomes already smaller, and the armholes are very wide. So I'm going to close up this as well, and that makes the singlet also smaller, because I like the color, I like the yarn, and the pattern is really nice to do. You start off by making 4 triangles for the back and the front, and then you connect them all, and then you proceed. I'm now at the boring bit where you have to keep going round and round and round until it's long enough. So that's what I'm going to do. I was hoping to finish this, but it's been a very busy week at school. So this one will probably be finished next week, and then maybe some of you have got tips how to do the pattern, because I did the little square you're supposed to knit at the beginning, and I measured my bust, but still I think I'm a loose knitter. So I've got the right needles. I need to size down, I think. That's it. That should solve it, I hope. Because it's a lot of work and time goes into a jumper, and it's just a shame that it doesn't fit at the end, or it's not exactly how you want it to be. And it's my inexperience as well. I've only been knitting a few months now, so still I'm doing fine, but I would like to get better. I think that's it, a challenge for myself. So I popped this back in the project bag to work on tonight when the sun is gone, or whenever. Tomorrow's a free day in Holland. I'm starting work I have started work at the Waldorf School for grade 6 on Monday, and I got asked to do grade 4 on Friday. So now I'm going to work 5 days as a teacher until summer holiday. I really love the Waldorf education. It's so me, so I was honored they asked me, and I've met the class Friday when there was the May festival where they danced around the pole, which was really nice and fun to see. I've got some pictures of that either in front or after this video. And this school is, well, quite new. It's there for 8 years now, and a lot of these traditions are not there yet. So this was the first time we actually had a maypole, and that the grade 6 danced around it. This is the first grade 6 leaving the school as well. So we're laying the ground for traditions, which is nice, I think. So I really want to stay and work there next year. And I'm going to try and get into the education system next year. So I'll be doing a study as well, next to the 5 days work and my family and by Pollevie and the YouTube videos now. So yeah, I don't like to sit. I'm a busy girl. My next project, of course there's a next project, is my summer wardrobe. I found a pattern from Iron Lamb. I haven't got it printed yet. I just looked it up this morning for a, they call it a vest. It's a singlet, which is open in the front and you tie it with a ribbon. It's crocheted in a granny stitch. So I looked for the yarn, and I'm going to do it in this stunning green by Yerbo. And this is a deep sea marrow. I was planning on doing the shawl, but I think this I can still order. So for the summer I'm going to do this. I got this from Edna. And I think, if you look at it next to my face, it would be very nice as a top. So I'm going to do that. This is quite a thin yarn. And I think that top will be finished really fast since it's the same stitch. I'm going to do one with thicker yarn and softer one in this one. This was the yarn I got from Lieke, the Marisol. pure baby alpaca, very luxurious it says here. And maybe this will not be a singlet but a t-shirt or maybe a jumper. Since I've got 6 skeins of this, but it's so very soft and I like this color for the summer. Because in the summer I'm a little more brown and in the winter I'm white, so I think the lighter colors are not a good choice for the winter. But that's my personal opinion. So I'm going to turn this into a summer top, I think. Firstly this one. So I'll show you the pattern next week, as I haven't got it at the moment. But you can look up Iron Lamb on Instagram, and she's got all sorts of patterns, vests and cardigans and jumpers, and I'm making, I don't even know the name yet, but it's a singlet and it's crocheted. She's got it in white, I'm doing a green one. So yeah, I think that's it. Yes, and as I said, I'll be showing you more of my life here, what I do in a day or don't do in a day. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy that. I want to thank you for watching and all the messages I get on Instagram, and I don't mind if you comment underneath the YouTube video. Then it's easy to trace, and people like to read as well the tips I get. Thank you for all the tips. Yeah, it makes my heart jump if I read them all. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your week. I hope it's a very pleasant one with lots of sunshine, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you and bye bye.
Ja, om dit vast te leggen.
Hier gaat ook de scouting door het bos. Die maken al die hutten. Lijkt me zo leuk. Dit is toch een perfect bos voor spellen?
Je mag iets verder draaien. En uiteindelijk.
Als we hier met onze klas op kant komen, dan kunnen we slapen in het scoutinggebouw.
Van der Lieke heeft in ieder geval geappt net. Dat ze niet mee kan.
So I finished the nettle hair rinse. I've got 2 bottles full and I'm going to wash my hair later today. It's a very sunny day here in Holland and of course it's spring, so everything is growing like crazy, including the 2 trees in my front yard, and they are not growing upwards or inwards, they are growing out onto the curve where people walk, onto the sidewalk. So I'm going to snip off the ends in a second and I'll take you with me. I've also cut the peonies for my garden. I've got a palish white with some pink accents and pink this year, and they smell just divine. I was maybe wanting to make perfume of them, but these are the first ones and I am just going to enjoy them here inside in the vase. And I hope your day is as nice as mine. For the higher ones, I need to wait for my son to come home. He's a little taller than I am. I'm laying down the last of these elderberry flowers I found during my walk with the dogs. I will leave them here on a tea towel so the bugs and insects can crawl out of it. And then I will leave them to dry for a night so I can make lemonade and syrup. Or I put the dried flowers in a glass jar and I sprinkle them over my breakfast in the morning or over my pancakes. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe I even inspired you to go into nature more. Or maybe you already are a lot in nature, but maybe you found some recipes which you liked. And I want to thank you all for watching. I really like it. And maybe I'll see you next week. Enjoy your week. I have a free day tomorrow, but the other 4 days I'm working at the school. Also the Waldorf School on Friday with a new class I'm starting there. But I hope most of all that you enjoy your week. So thank you and see you next week. Bye!